man, but he had leprosy. In the Bible, people that had leprosy were not allowed, they were not permitted to live with people. They will send them out of the town. They are giving them a place to stay so that they will not spread the disease. Because leprosy is highly contagious. If the water coming out from it should touch anybody, the person will catch it on the spot. So this man, with all his greatness, had leprosy. You read 2 Kings 5:8-16, you see there. So his wife had a small girl living with her as housemaid. They brought that girl from the city of Samaria to come and when they went for war now, they brought her as a spoil to their town. They carried many people, but this girl was brought to the house of Naaman to be assisting Naaman's wife in doing domestic works. So this young girl, that is why you wives or mothers, if you have housemaid or you have people working with you or you be driver, just make sure you are good. Don't look at them as non-entities. The difference between you and them is opportunity. The opportunity you have, you don't have it. Otherwise, there's no difference between the rich and the poor. You have two eyes, the poor have two eyes. So, this girl had been looking at Naaman with his leprosy. She went to her mistress and said, "Ma, if you will not be angry, this thing will be too much for my mouth to say. But let me just say it. Wherever I say it. This is how people miss their helpers. This is how people lose their helpers. And they still be crying that God did not help them. Look at this person I want to talk to you, say, please. Don't send anybody to help you. I've made it my policy. Since the time I was very young, anybody, even if a child of 4 want to talk to me, as long as the child can talk, I will give that child an audience to say whatever, even if it's rubbish, the child wants to say, I am ready to hear that rubbish. Because that rubbish can mean something to your life. So the woman said, okay, she said, there is a prophet where I in my country there is a prophet there. That prophet, if as you are sitting down in your house like this, he will be looking at you in his house. God is really using that prophet. I wish that Oga can just go to that prophet. He will come back with no leprosy. I'm very sure of that one. And the woman said it's okay. Told her husband, to cut a very long story short, Naaman arranged for, what is it? It has escaped my mind now. Entourage. Because he was a great man. He would not go anywhere without entourage. Siren. So, he took many of the servants with him, he took many people carrying kids. So they got to the front of Elisha's house, the servant of God. And then Elisha knew that he was coming because the king had sent a letter to Elisha. Just like Mr. President sent a message to a servant of God that somebody is coming from my palace to you. So Elisha was actually expecting Naaman. But Elisha was somebody that respected himself very well. When, you know, if any governor or vice president or senate president enter this estate now, everybody in the estate will be alerted that the dignitary has entered because of the noise. So Elisha knew that Naaman had arrived. Unlike all these our men of God and women of God of today, the moment they see the siren or whatever, they will jump off from their seat and go and welcome the person. Me, Tinubu will come and meet me in this office. I won't stand up. What do you like? It's different. It's not good. He has an office in Nassau. I have an office. The office is office. That's his problem. It's not for me. My office is greater than his because I represent God. That was not the initial case. You think Jesus will not have like you? God said in Psalm 50, he said, even if I'm hungry, I won't tell you. You can't be Friday, it's not positivity. That's why I'm trying to differentiate between the two, so that you know how to put yourself in order. Naaman go to the front of Elisha's house. Elisha stayed in his house. He didn't come out. He didn't even stand up from where he sat. He sent his servant Gehazi, go and tell the person that is outside to go and dip himself in River Jordan 7 times. He didn't say after dipping himself in River Jordan, he should come back and give him money. No, because the power of God is not for sale. Those that are selling it, they will pay dearly for it later in life. That's one thing I promised myself I will not do on this next day. I see God in glory to collect money for God using me for Him, not for it. So, he sent Gehazi, one of his ministers, go and tell the man that came from that place to go to River Jordan and take himself 7 times. Gehazi even went there and delivered the message. Naaman, because of his greatness, became very angry. And he said, I thought the man of God would even come out and call upon his God and lay his hand on him and remove the leprosy. But he has sent this one to me that I should go to River Jordan. And why River Jordan? River Jordan of 4 rivers. And there are no better rivers like Alabama, like Papa. No, are you the one that will choose the way the servant of God would do miracles for you? Do you have a choice? If you have a choice, why did you come? Why did you not do it by yourself? If you will not accept the way that the servant of God has chosen to do it, why did you come? Have you come to sit on the head of the servant of God? Have you come to command the servant of God? If he had the power as a great man, he shouldn't be able to by himself. That's pride. And because Elijah refused to stand up from where he was, because that one puts himself in order. If you are great for your head, and if you didn't here, I don't even need anything from you. Take your greatness back to where you are coming from. Go and use your power, your greatness to take your leprosy. He didn't say to him, but he had not understand he was not going to stand up. I'm not going to throw business for you because you are great. It's not for me. That was not the intention. You call it pride. It is not. He respected himself. Because with all his greatness, the power of God in that resurrection is greater than the greatness that he was claiming to have. It was his greatness that was making him to feel the man of God should come and persuade and greet him for what? I love Elisha so much. He did not stand up from there. So the neighbor now became very angry. Number one, he did not even come out to see him, to call on the name of his God and lay his hand. Number two, he insulted me by telling me to go to Jordan. Why Jordan? Jordan is that Jordan that is very common. Even poor people go there. So when I get to Jordan now, I will now see people, poor people that even. And he told his servant, let's be going back. Let's go. And they were going back. On the way, one of his servants told him, Oga, wait you. This man of God, he did not tell you to bring anything that is big before he will help you. The only thing he said was, go to River Jordan, dip yourself in River Jordan 7 times, and the deed is done. So if the man had told you to bring big things, what will you have been? Now this man is not asking you for anything. So that please humble yourself. Go and do what you are asked to do in River Jordan, and let us see what will happen. That's when he now had the second thought. And then grab my hair. Now look at that servant. Say, I think you have almost like small. Okay. Let me go. Jordan. Okay. Let me go. JD is not his fault. It's me that carry myself to come there. No, if you are not carrying yourself, go there. Don't die with your efforts. Then they headed to River Jordan. And he did what the servant of God told him to do. I'm very sure, I was not there. I'm very sure when he got to Jordan, he met poor people again. And that's how he made his sense to the people come. I'm keeping myself in what happened to this type of people. What is the difference between Tinubu and the cleaners in his office? When Tinubu dies, he will enter the grave in the month of dust. When the cleaner in his office died, he will enter the grave and turn to dust. The Bible says all of us are equal before God. Is it not true? Is Tinubu not eating through his mouth? His food actually is not through his forehead, so that they will say he's a special human being. The difference between the poor and the rich is opportunity. Full stop. And if any great person thinks that he has gotten to a place where he does not need anybody, he's deceiving himself to himself. See all those people that you are looking at, you say they are under. They are very useful. Very useful. Look at that small girl in Naaman's house. She was the source of income. Look at Naaman's servant that canceled the king. Do what this man was saying you should do. He didn't ask me for money. He didn't ask me for anything. That's for you. Is it because he did not come out to greet you, to do business? That's why you are happy. You want to go back. You want us to go back. You can't tell me it's like somebody coming from South Africa to Nigeria. That's the way it was. So, want us to go back and you still remain the same, right? It's do what the man of God said you should do now. So, people that you think they are under, they have sense more than you that you think you are. In fact, the Bible says, great people are not wise. Another time I will talk about it. Their wisdom